Hello, beautiful divine soul. Welcome to Divine Love Oracle 1111. It is January 11th, 111. I didn't do that intentionally, and yet I'm not surprised at all as we live in a divine universe and everything is always happening in divine order and divine timing. So, really grateful and excited to be doing these readings. I have already done the divine feminine energy reading, the divine masculine energy reading, and now we are diving into the divine union energy. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I am really excited to see what comes out for this based on the energies that we just had within the divine feminine and masculine reading. So we know that this is an energy. We know that every single being has masculine and feminine energy. Most of us will have one that we ground in a little bit more. It's a little bit more natural for us, right? So know that these are energies, not genders. And if you want to watch both readings, definitely do it. This one specifically is going to be for the divine souls that are looking to come into that inner union internally and physically as well. So this is for those of you that are looking for your person. Maybe you found your twin flame or soulmate divine love and you're in separation. Maybe you've been focusing on yourself. Maybe you're in a partnership with this person, but you don't feel that divine union energy within yourself. Let's see what we have for you. Divine union energy, what do we need? I love when these cards just, I let my cards fly. So that's really beautiful that they're flying out. There may be a lack of community right now. So it could be feeling like there isn't a community. Maybe for those of you that are seeking this union, but I just get this energy almost that maybe you've been feeling very alone. You're not alone in this, my loves. This energy has been really intense these last few months, honestly. So there may feel right now like there's a lack of community or that sense of community, but know that you're a powerful co-creator. So if you do want this divine union, surround yourself with those that you wish to be like. Surround yourself with those that motivate you, inspire you, encourage you, support you, honor you, love you, see you, and are there fully for you to just be your full authentic self. So if this does feel like this right now and you're feeling a little bit alone, know that that's up to you, that you're a powerful co-creator, that you have the ability to call in that soul family, that community, and to really connect with that community in your own way. Let's see what else we got. For those that are, I really want to just speak to those that are open for that divine union, but don't feel they're fully in it yet. Okay, let's see what we got. Goddess of the Moon. So really tapping into divine feminine energy right now. Intuitive wisdom, internal medicine, right? The medicine woman within you, that knows how intuitive she is, how brilliant she is. She knows who she is. Goddess of the Moon is very cyclical. She's in tune with the moon and the moon cycles. We just had a very powerful full moon in Cancer that cleared a lot out. Also, Mercury retrograde is coming to an end, but then we have the shadow phase. So I believe that's January 18th that comes to an end. Correct me if I'm wrong. And then, of course, there's the 2-week shadow period. So it's going to resonate and find every single person differently. Honestly, I know for me, the full moon in Cancer that we just had, I watched not only in my own life, but people close to me, things get like ripped out. Imagine like a deeply rooted plant or whatever it is, like something that was no longer in divine alignment, literally get ripped out from the roots. That's what I saw and witnessed happening in this full moon in Cancer. So a lot of that matters as well. For some of you, maybe you just ended a relationship. Maybe a relationship ended that you weren't expecting. Please trust right now that that is happening for your highest good, even if it doesn't feel like that. Check out the divine feminine energy because I spoke to that a lot in that reading. So check out that reading if you're interested in hearing more. We also have the Garden and the Gate reverse. So this almost is telling me right now that maybe you've lost touch with your natural power. Maybe you have lost touch with feeling like there aren't possibilities for you. What's ironic about this, both the divine feminine and divine masculine readings the divine feminines received adjacent possibilities, and the divine masculines were in this indecision of having two equal roads, and they're grounded in the middle, not really sure where to go. So you have options. please know that we live in a limitless universe. There's so much that is available to you. If we look at this card upright, she's kind of looking out at this meadow. She has this key around her neck and she's at this gate, this beautiful garden, right? Both scenes are beautiful. But she's looking out like, I wonder what's out there. Should I go? She has a key around her neck. Like, girl, if you want to go, just go. There may be some of that happening right now. So if you feel like that, like I almost get this energy of like, oh, I don't have a choice. Tap back into your creator energy, sweet love. You are powerful. You are a magician. You are an alchemist. Tap into that energy. If you are calling in union, get into that energy of inner union. What does that feel like for you to be in inner union? Are you open to romance? Are you open to this connection? Are you open to this divine soul coming into your life? And we may say sometimes like, oh, I'm open. But if we energetically are not there, it won't happen until we're actively ready and in that. Broken heart coming out reversed. So the heart maybe, I feel like right now for a lot of you, there's a lot of mending of the heart happening. Also, I'm hearing a lot of past experiences that may have broken the heart are coming up and you are recognizing how much you've healed. It's almost like things that came or happened from the past are coming forward now to show you how far you've come, to show you how much work you've done, sweet soul. Your heart is healed. It's open. Is it ready? Are you ready to receive this divine union? Because guess what? If you are, it's coming for you. And if you're watching this video, I feel like you most likely are. Let's see what else. What do these divine feminine and masculine energies need to know in order to come into union? Let's see what we got here. Hello. You see a corner of my face. Okay. These divine masculines are taking action. Okay, so even speaking to the divine feminines that are watching, the masculine energy within you wants to take action. For the divine feminines that are waiting for or wanting or wishing for their divine masculine to take action, they are in the process. They're doing it. Divine masculines, watch your reading. I talked about this a lot. It's time for you to take action. Stop thinking about it. Be about it. Like, don't just talk about it. Be about it, right? We can think all day long and we can plant it in our mind's eye and come up with this strategy and, okay, how am I going to go about this? And then there's a point in time that we need to freaking do the thing. We can think about doing it, all the ways we're going to do it, how we're going to do it, how it's going to be amazing, how it's going to be this, and then we need to just do it. Divine masculines, you saw this in your reading. Don't just think about it. Send the freaking text, dial the number, make a call, send the message. It is time. It is time for the divine masculines to take action. The divine masculine energy is action oriented. The divine masculine energy is the one that pursues. Do it. It doesn't matter how fast or slow you go. Do it in your own unique way, but freaking do it. It's time. You've waited long enough. You've thought about it long enough. Now it's time to do it. This is coming through really strong. What else do we got? I love that. I love those energies. Oh my God. I cannot make this up. We got this in the Divine Feminine reading, and now we just got the Thinking Woman. So we literally have both energies. And again, this isn't to say a man and a woman. This is the energy of the yin and the yang, the two that make each other whole. They balance each other, right? If we have two ends of a magnet and they're the same, they're going to repel each other. One of them has to flip so that they can connect. This is just energetically, right? That's the great balance. You're both doing the same thing, which is actually really funny. I feel like you're both thinking about it so much. Like both energies are really thinking about it so in their head. How am I going to do it? I need to come up with a plan. What am I going to say? How am I going to talk? How am I going to show up? What am I going to wear? Even like all of this, so much thinking. Now it's time for more doing. Second chakra, Archangel Uriel. A lot of sexual energy, sensual energy happening here for this divine union. So we know that the second chakra is really where our sexual organs are placed, even biologically, in that energy center. The second chakra is really all about our creativity, our sensuality, how are we showing up in this? So the Thinking Woman comes out with this. There's a strong desire there. There's a lot of passion there. There's a fire to create. I'm hearing almost a fire in the belly. There's a strong sense of wanting this, desiring this, wishing for it to come through. No hostilities. Okay, this is funny. The Divine Masculine, I almost feel like, has this has this narrative in their minds that the divine feminine may be frustrated with them or not happy with them. Remember divine masculines if you watch this reading. If you haven't watched those readings, I would pause this and go watch both, to be completely honest. You can get a perspective of what is happening when it comes to these unions, because I strongly feel, and I didn't even notice just now that I put this right here, this feels more masculine energy right now. This feels more feminine. The divine masculine almost has this fear of coming forward and taking action because they're worried about maybe what they've done in the past or being shut out, or maybe they think they deserve to be shut out. And listen, I'm not going to lie to you. Maybe some of you, the way that you didn't speak or the way that you left things was not in integrity, or it wasn't kind, or you didn't do it the right way. Your divine feminine is not going to hold that grudge because she's been doing the work. She's the high priestess. Remember, we got this card in the goddess guidance deck in the divine masculine reading. This divine feminine is very wise. She knows what she wants. If you are what she wants, she is going to, I'm hearing, bury the hatchet. And I almost feel like that's the masculine, what the masculine is feeling right now, like so worried about there being hostilities. There are no hostilities in this union. This union is so divine. It's divinely ordained. It's divinely aligned. It's divinely inspired. So release any worries or fears in regards to that. In regards to there being hostilities. There won't be hostilities. It truly is all love. What energy needs to be tapped into for these unions to happen here on Earth? We're here for these unions to happen physically on Earth so that we can raise the consciousness of the entire planet collectively. What needs to happen? Victory, contract. Interesting. Okay, I almost feel it's going to feel like you lost a little bit. I'm not going to lie to you. It almost might feel for some of you like you are in this, like, you aren't feeling super victorious right now. You may feel a little blocked from this because contracts are ending to create space for your true divine love and divine union. This is what I feel. I almost feel like for some of you, relationships ended that you thought were maybe something that they weren't, or their contract just was up. We have to remember that we make soul contracts before we even come in. If you believe this, this is just personally what I have come to understand and know on this journey, and what I feel I'm channeled to share with you. If we make soul contracts with people, we have to know when that contract is up. So often I see this with my clients. We'll stay in a contract that has been up for years. It's like if you choose to stay in a home that no longer suits you and fits you, you're going to be uncomfortable. I'm almost seeing this vision right now of like a family of 4 staying in a home that they originally started out with just them, and then maybe they had their partner come in and it was the 2 of them and it was just enough space, and then maybe they had 1 kid and it was a little tight, and then maybe they had another kid, and it's like now they've outgrown this home so much, they're so uncomfortable, they aren't happy, they don't want to be in this space. And that contract. Get a contract that suits you where you're at right now. That's just an example, loves, but let these contracts end. They may feel like a loss or not a victory, if you will, but they're ending so that this divine love can happen, so that these unions can happen on Earth. What else do we need to know right now about the unions that are grounding in the physical world? And are they, I usually don't do timelines. I don't like asking about time, but I want to ask, like, are these unions, I feel like they're happening now. Like, I feel like there's a strong wave of divine unions happening in these first 3 months of the year. Let's see what we got with this. Okay. Interesting energy. Wow. All right, so this one came out a little bit separate, so I'm going to put that to the side just for now. We have 6th chakra Archangel Metatron, which came out in the Divine Masculine reading, and the adjacent possibilities, which came out in the Feminine reading. So these Divine Masculines really are getting a clear vision of what it is that they actually want in their lives. And these Divine Feminines may even feel overwhelmed with how many options they have. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This could be a feeling though, because I'm taking the context of the last readings because this is the union energy. So because the divine masculine is now really practicing seeing things through his mind's eye, he's practicing planting those seeds first, envisioning first, feeling into that. And because the feminine has so many possibilities, so many different options right now available to her, she may... Okay, don't shoot the messenger, please, with this. Some of you divine feminines, and I will call myself out. Maybe you've been in this strong independent woman series that you are really focusing on yourself, your bag, what you want, you. Like, I don't need no man. I'm in it for myself. In order for this union to come in, maybe it's time to soften a little bit, to focus more on receiving. Okay, here's an example that's coming into my mind so I can share it. And I'm just using this because it's what's coming in. For instance, if you have a true divine masculine that wants to purchase your meal, let them perhaps. Maybe you don't normally. I'm going to use myself as an example. If I'm first dating someone, I pay my own way on everything because I don't want to feel like I owe them anything. And also, I'm taking away my feminine power by doing that. Because I'm saying, no, I'm going to pay for myself because I don't want you to think that I owe you anything. When in reality, I don't owe them anything. So I don't have to do this. Like I can open and receive if they choose to pay for that meal without feeling like I owe them anything. That's a trauma response on my end because I've had that happen in the past. That's a trigger for me. I'm just using that as an example, as a personal example. Do whatever you believe. If you want to pay your own way, if you want to go Dutch, like do that. Whatever works for you. I'm only using that as an example so you get what I'm saying with this. I feel like these divine feminines, it's really important right now for the divine feminine energy to be in that receptivity mode. Also, if it feels in alignment, let this divine masculine care for you. Because listen, the divine masculines got in their reading energy, cough, cough. The divine masculine energy got in their reading that they've been putting in work. They've probably been saving up a lot of money. They've been really focusing on their career because they want to be able to provide for you. So maybe for the first time, you don't have to be fully in this space, holding on to that coin. Maybe you can let that go and focus on what you really want. Only if you want that. Take what feels good for you. Okay. I'm actually being called to the Work Your Light Oracle by Rebecca Campbell for some divine guidance and wisdom, and then we're going to wrap up this reading for this divine union. What's the medicine that we need right now in order for these divine unions to come into physical harmonious union right now in the 3D? I got this card this morning actually for myself. I haven't done a reading for myself in weeks, and this was the card that came up. So Council of Light, divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. Let me say something. These divine unions are so magnetic. They're so divinely ordained. They're so divinely inspired. They're in such divine timing. They will happen. You have so many guides and angels, ascended masters, gods and goddesses that are making sure everything is in perfect divine alignment for these unions to happen here on earth, because they need to happen in order to raise the frequency of the entire planet. Trust. I'm hearing right now, pray more, worry less. So a lot of times when we try to maybe hang on and control, like let me hang on to this so tight, like she's pretty firmly gripping that coin. Sometimes we're actually blocking things from coming in. If we can surrender and let go and just trust and go with the flow and pray more, worry less, just keep guiding me and listen to the guidance that comes in. Like if you get called to go to a different grocery store, something that's silly. If you get called to go to a new gym, if you get called to go somewhere you've never gone, if you get invited to something in you is like, go to that and you wouldn't normally go, listen to that guidance, because this is this divine intervention bringing us in towards these unions. So if these unions are something you actually desire, you actually want, listen to that guidance and ask for help. You don't have to do it all alone. Ask to be shown signs. Ask to be guided where you need to be guided. but these divine unions are happening on earth right now. This is what I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching and for listening. I truly hope from my heart space to yours that there was something embedded within these readings that resonated for you. Seriously, check out the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine energetic readings. They were so powerful. I'm sending you so much love from my heart space to yours. Thank you for listening to Divine Love Oracle 1111. Happy 111 portal. I'm sending you so much love, wrapping you in love, and I will catch you on the next round of readings. Mwah.